Nothing feels real anymore. Not in a dramatic way, in a subtle way. You can still function, you still show up, but there's a strange distance between effort and meaning. News cycles blur together. Trends appear overnight and vanish just as fast. Opinions flip faster than consequences arrive. It's not that reality disappeared. It's that your model of reality stopped keeping up. For most of human history, the world changed slowly enough that perception stayed aligned. Cause led to effect. Actions led to outcomes. Stories stayed stable long enough to trust. That's no longer true. Technology compressed time. Markets sped up feedback. Systems began updating faster than human intuition evolved to track. So the brain does what it always does when signals conflict. It guesses. It fills gaps. It borrows certainty from headlines, tribes, algorithms, and outrage. Because uncertainty feels unbearable. That's why everything feels louder, but less solid. More information, less understanding. More stimulation, less orientation. This isn't a failure of intelligence. It's a model mismatch. You're using mental maps designed for a slower, more linear world inside a reality that's recursive, abstract, and constantly updating. When the model lags, the nervous system destabilizes. Attentions fractures. Motivation fades. Trust erodes. Not just in institutions, but in your own judgment. And here's the critical part. When perception destabilizes, people don't become irrational. They become suggestible. They grab onto simple explanations, single causes, clear villains, anything that makes the world feel solid again, even if it's wrong. That's why nothing feels real. Not because reality vanished, but because too many layers are moving at once. And no one taught us how to update our models. The solution isn't more information, it's better filters. The ability to separate signal from noise, structure from story, incentive from explanations. That's what this series is actually about. In the next episode, we'll talk about what we were promised and why that promise quietly expired. Because once you understand what ended, you stop trying to revive it. And that's when clarity returns.